Hello! Hello mga sis! How are you today? Sino dito ang nakapajama na? Be honest. Today we're going to talk about something that hits home for many of us. How I figured out my next chapter after raising my son. Because let's be real, when you're raising kids, it feels like your whole life revolves around them. Then suddenly, poof, they grow up so fast. They're independent, they don't need us as much, and you're like, wait lang. What do I do with all this extra time? This extra space? This extra me? Some of you are empty nesters, diba? The kids are out of the house and you miss the noise you used to complain about. Like, Mom, did you do my laundry? Mom, what's our food today? That kind of thing. And yet, some are sandwich moms. You've got kids tugging on one side, parents on the other, and you're the palaman in between. You are, di ba? And meron pa, yung iba na nag-uumpisa pa lang, ang mga starters natin. Maybe wala pa sila doon. They're not there yet. But they're already wondering what the next chapter will look like. Drop it in the comments. Are you team empty nest, team sandwich, or team starter? Sige nga. Let me tell you my story. When my son grew up and became independent, I felt lost. For years, my calendar, my energy, and my identity was all about being his mom. Then suddenly, he didn't need me in the same way anymore. And the house? Too quiet. Even the TV felt louder than usual. One morning, I was in my garden, staring at my flowers. I had this moment where I thought, now what? Who am I? Apart from being a mom. Sino na ako? Nakakatawa nga eh. I used to dream of peace and quiet. Then when I finally had it, parang, wait lang. Balik na lang yung ingay. Yung mga empty nesters dyan. Have you thought of that? Na-miss mo ba yon? Yeah. That's when it hit me. I needed to figure out my next chapter. Not as mom the chauffeur, mom the nurse, mom the everything, but as me. Yung ako lang. And that realization was both scary and exciting. Who here has ever looked around your house and thought, wow, ang tahimik! Super! And I don't know if I like it. Comment yes if you felt that. Sige nga. Here's what I figured out, sis. The next chapter doesn't just appear out of nowhere. Alam mo yun, yung out of the blue? You have to create it. Step by step. Ano ang mga natutunan ko? Ito ang lesson 1. Your purpose doesn't end with motherhood. Yes, being a mom is beautiful, very rewarding, but you still have your dreams, gifts, passions. You're still you. Lesson number 2 na natutunan ko. Identity is rediscovered in small steps. I didn't suddenly become a digital entrepreneur. It started with little things, journaling again, enjoying my cooking, spending more time in my garden. Yes, I did start journaling. It's not daily, but I went back to it. And when I look back at what I did before, napapangiti ako. Sabi ko, wow, yung pala ang sinulat ko. And parang unti-unting naaalala ko tuloy kung sino ako beyond mom, beyond a mother. Try mo. Lesson number 3. Every ending is really a beginning. When one chapter closes, not loses. When one chapter closes, a fresh one, a fresh page opens up. It's like binge watching a Netflix show, your Korean dramas. When one season ends, the next one starts. And sometimes, the next one is even better. Mas maganda ba yung second part ng Squid Game kaysa sa first part? I don't know. What's your take on that? Hindi ko pa napapanood yung last part. So tell me, if you could bring back one thing you loved doing before motherhood took over, what would it be? Comment below. Share it. It'll be interesting to find out. Now let's talk about how this thing connects with business. When I was figuring out my next chapter, I realized I didn't just want to fill my time. I wanted something that gave me purpose, flexibility, legacy. Yesterday, or no, not yesterday, the other week, I was talking about legacy. Yeah. So those three: purpose, flexibility, legacy. And that's when this digital business came into my life. At first, I was like, ay nako, technology. Baka hindi ko kaya. But I reminded myself I learned how to raise a kid without a manual, without reading any books. Surely I can learn how to post on social media. Basta lang may magtuturo. Matututunan ko rin yan. And I did. Just like raising a child, this business grew one small daily choice at a time. Show up, learn, try, repeat. It's a cycle. And slowly, it became my next chapter. It gave me back excitement, a new community of women like me, and a sense of freedom I didn't think was possible anymore. It didn't erase motherhood, it's still there. It added another layer to my life story, from caregiver to mentor to entrepreneur. And that, sis, is the kind of chapter worth writing. Mapapawaw ka later on pag nakita mo yan. Imagine this, 5 years from now, someone asks you, so, what did you do after the kids grew up? Anong sasagot mo? What would you say? What would you love your answer to be? Share it in the comments. Tingnan nga natin. Let's make this easy. Here's how you can start your next chapter tonight or today. Number 1, reflect. Ask yourself, what lights me up? What did I enjoy before motherhood got busy? Ano nga ba yun? Kaya mo yan. Kaya mong isipin kung ano yun. Number 2, reclaim. Pick one small thing like painting, gardening, or even just having coffee alone, learning new recipe, and start again. The third one is rebuild. Take one step toward your future. Maybe it's learning something new skills. Hey, why not? Starting a side hustle or saying yes to mentorship. It's not bad to learn from somebody, especially if it's for self development. Sis, your next chapter won't write itself. You gotta do it. You've got the pen in your hand. If you're ready to write your next chapter, type next in the comments right now. Let's work on it together. So here's what I want you to take away today. Raising kids was one of the greatest blessings and chapters of our lives. Very rewarding. But guess what? Our story doesn't end there. The best part? We get to write this new chapter on our own terms, filled with freedom, passion, and maybe even little fun for ourselves. Hey, why not? And if you're thinking, okay, but where do I start? That's where I come in. Send me a message after this live, and I'll share how I started mine, step by step. I'm here to guide you. Before you go, type the word chapter if tonight gave you a little hope, laughter, and clarity about your own journey. Thank you, sis, for hanging out with me. It means a lot. Remember, endings are just new beginnings in disguise. Here's to writing the next and best chapter of your story. And don't forget, as soon as you wake up, as soon as you open your eyes, every day from sleep, say your gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. You have been given the most precious blessing of the day, and it's free. It's your life. Write down your goals and your dreams. Researchers show that when you write them down, you've already achieved 50% of them. Where will the other 50% come from? From you doing the actions. You gotta act on those dreams and goals para ma-achieve mo sila. Okay? Good day, all of you. God bless. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you again next time. Okay? Bye for now.